Hi, welcome back to 5 Minute Mark. Today I'll be recapping the movie The Farm, a thriller film in just 5 minutes. Watch out, spoilers ahead. While driving through the countryside, Nora and Alec take an unfamiliar route, and Nora grows increasingly frustrated, realizing they are lost and irritated by Alec's casual attitude. They stop at an abandoned diner, and Nora steps outside to find a restroom. Behind the building, she discovers the remnants of a campsite, including a wallet, a phone, and scattered belongings. But she ignores them and uses the restroom, completely unaware that a human skull lies nearby. Continuing down the road, they unknowingly pass a pile of human skeletons. In the car, Nora mentions the campsite to Alec, but he is more concerned about running out of gas than the eerie discovery. Soon they spot a woman stranded with a broken-down car, and Alec offers to help with jumper cables. While he works, the woman confronts Nora about why Alec hasn't married her yet, leading to a tense exchange about responsibility, social privilege, and personal boundaries. Feeling insulted, they leave without fixing her car. Later, at another diner, Alec notices a strange man staring at them from the far end of the room. Nora reassures him, saying he is probably just curious, but suddenly the man grabs her arm and warns her they are not safe in the area. Alec intervenes and they quickly leave. At a nearby gas station, the attendant informs them of a cabin further down the road, so they drive there, with Nora wanting to check the place carefully first. Alec insists on taking a short rest before exploring, worrying about driving accidents in the dark. At the cabin, they notice several parked cars, indicating other people are inside. Upon entering, the landlord, a man with a disfigured face, greets them and explains that the cabins were once used for Boy Scout troops or church groups, and that he has managed the property since 1989, after the previous owner passed away. Nora grows uneasy and abruptly cuts the conversation short, angering him. That night, they sleep soundly, unaware of a figure lurking under their bed. The next morning, Nora awakens in a cage and struggles to free herself, only to be silenced by a goat-masked man banging on her enclosure. She tries breaking the lock with a stone, but a cow-masked accomplice appears and pours a liquid over her, knocking her out. When she wakes, she is tied to a chair in a barn, where a rabbit-masked man forcibly inseminates her like livestock before leaving. Exhausted and traumatized, she is moved with other captives to a stable, observing that the cult operates like a twisted community, with each masked member performing specific tasks: cleaning, building, or butchering humans. Women are confined in stables, men in small cages, some with muzzles, including Alec, who suffers the same fate. Three masked men enter and brutally kill captives with hammers, causing Alec to panic and fight back. But he is knocked out. All unconscious prisoners are loaded onto a wagon and transported to the slaughterhouse. Meanwhile, the pig-masked man carries human limbs across the town and stores them in an office. He meets with the landlord, who orders him to prepare food for 80 people and to use livestock to meet an early delivery. Women unable to produce milk are punished, while Andrew, a former gas station worker, is forced to help feed the captives. One woman dies, her chest marked with Andrew's name, prompting the cult to search for him. Nora meets a woman held for 2 years, who explains that all the female captives are treated like animals, and she can no longer have children. She also meets Ashley, held for 2 weeks, and reassures her they will escape together. Nora witnesses a brutal execution of another captive woman, leaving her horrified. Alec then appears, and the two attempt to flee the stables. They find a truck but struggle to start it, narrowly avoiding detection by a nearby farmhand. They reach a church and take shelter, finding pews covered in plastic and a sharp object at the altar. A mural depicts Jesus and his followers, all wearing animal masks. They hide as a cow-masked man enters to pray. Attempting to escape, a creaking floorboard alerts the cult, and Alec is caught in a bear trap. Nora is forced to leave him as farmhands crush his head with a rock. She hides in the male stables, where a captive man tells her about a bus used to transport victims and the location of its keys. Retrieving the keys, picks up Ashley, and both of them runs to the bus and starts the engine, smiling with relief. However, they soon realize the farmhands are seated at the back of the bus, watching them closely. The masked cult members gather around, and the two women are served apples in their mouths. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this recap, leave a like and subscribe for more 5-minute movie breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one.